In this video, I'm going to show you how to export an animation in Krita. So this is actually quite simple. First, as you can see over here, I've got an animation. It's very simple. I just wanted to make something very basic. It doesn't really matter because the exporting process is exactly the same, no matter which animation you really have or how complex it may be. So the first thing you want to do after you're happy with your animation, you want to click File, top left, and then over here, you first have to render your animation. So click on Render Animation, and then in here, we have a bunch of options. We can either export as an image sequence or export as a video. Now, if your computer supports exporting as a video, and we're going to check that in a second, you want to do this because it's much easier and kind of doesn't prolong the process. So uncheck this where it says export as image sequence and check this export as video. Okay, just like this. What's also very important is to, over here under general where it says first frame and last frame, to make sure the first frame is frame 0 and the last frame is the actual last frame of your animation. So for me, as you can see, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is the fourth one. I only have 4 frames in this quick animation. We're gonna put 4 over here. You can put one more if you want to, just to be safe. What we're gonna do now is export it as video. So you wanna click export as video and then simply press OK, okay? So you wanna press OK, and of course you can try to essentially selecting the video location. So you wanna click over here where it says video location, click on this folder icon. I'm gonna move it to downloads, there we go, and press save. And then that's pretty much it. So what you wanna do is press OK, and in a few seconds this will be rendered and exported. Now if I open up my downloads folder over here, as you can see, I now have my animation exported as a video. So if I double click it, it's now going to play the video of that animation. Okay, so I'm going to go to the very beginning. There we go. As you can see, it was very quick, but the animation was there. So that's the first way, and that's the easiest and the quickest way in case your computer can handle this. But I'm going to show you the second way as well. So it is this one. File yet again, go to render animation, and then check export as image sequence. In here, what you want to do yet again over here, of course, is to select the first and the last frame. And then what you're going to have to do is make sure you select your image location. So click on it. Yet again, I'm going to go downloads and select folder. And then we're going to leave the base name as it is and start numbering at 0. Doesn't really matter. And then press OK. What this will do is, yet again, it will export. However, this time things will look a bit different. And they look like this. Let me pull it up. There we go. You'll get different images over here. So those are the 5 images of my animation. It's completely random, I know. Don't worry about it. You may have it differently. Now, what you'll then have to do is essentially just compose these images in another tool and another editor on your computer and then make a video out of that. So you can simply select all of these if you want to, right click on it and then click, for example, edit with Clipchamp or something similar. I'm going to click that just to show you a way of doing it, and Clipchamp should be installed on every single Windows computer by default if I am not mistaken. It's gonna take a few seconds for this to load up. And then there we go, the editor is over here, and then as you can see, it only put in this first kind of image of mine. However, if I wanted to put in all of them, you can just simply drag and drop all of them in here to drop and import media. There we go, and then just manually, one by one, select them like they are, and then put them inside your timeline over here, okay? And then what you want to do is just simply move these over, and then as you can see, if you change their lengths, you will have each and every single image individually in here. You can change them, you can change their order, and then export them via this tool over here, via this button which says export. So you can just kind of arrange this. You can use a different editor, of course. You don't have to use this one. I just showed you one that's pre-installed in every single computer. So just like this, you just organize things. There we go. And then once you're happy with your animation, essentially, that's very slow, but it doesn't matter for this instance of this video, you then want to press export and then export this and press continue anyway, or whatever it shows you, and then export this as a video to your computer, and you will then have an exported animation from Krita. So that's pretty much it. I hope this video helped you out, and if it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.